All right, how's it going, guys? So today we are going to be addressing something that is very, very important for HVAC businesses to do, and it is creating educational HVAC videos, right? In the past, in a lot of my marketing videos, I've talked about how crucial it is to publish informational quality content online to increase the number of leads you get and ultimately the number of customers and sales that you make. Because just the way that the online world works these days, if you don't provide enough value up front, then the customers aren't going to have enough trust on you to actually buy your stuff. So one of the best ways for HVAC businesses to do this is upload content on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and platforms that people are, very frequently on, and post content that helps them resolve their daily HVAC issues that can very easily be fixed. So this is a full guide on how to actually make that type of content. So let's get started. So first of all, content is king, right? This is not one of those things that you can get away with by promoting or uploading a lot of it. You have to make sure that you're providing value upfront for free by knowing that this is a long-term investment for your audience. And you want to make sure that you are putting in a lot of time and effort. This is the key when it comes to content. You want to put in a lot of time and effort by researching what type of content they'll find the most beneficial. What type of problems are homeowners most likely to have with their HVAC systems, and how can you help fix them? So, first of all, you have to differentiate your HVAC business with valuable content. This tactic is well known in the market now, and everyone is, flooding YouTube and platforms like that to upload their own content. You have to produce better content. Now, of course, the tips that they're giving and you're giving is probably about the same with, thermostat breaking down, changing the capacitor, things like that. But what differentiates you is time and effort. And how you put time and effort is in editing, audio, and video quality. You want to have a good camera. You want to have a good mic or a good software that can create good audio. And you want to spend time editing, putting captions, because, the attention span of people these days is very short. So, and to go off that point, you want to make sure that you're creating short and engaging videos. Don't make your videos 40 minutes long. If you are changing a capacitor, showing every single wire, showing how you do it with an awkward silence, you want to make sure you're cutting it and you're putting in music, you're putting in caption, and you want to make sure that you're creating short, concise, and you want to make sure that your audience is engaged. And I'll show you later how you can do that. Next is by educating homeowners on common HVAC issues and solutions. I already talked about this. Next is be informative. And this is where the long-term investment comes in, by showcasing expertise with informative videos. You want to make sure that you're an expert in the industry. If their HVAC system breaks down, you're going to be there, you're going to be the expert, and you're going to fix it and do it right. You also want to give quick, clear, and actionable HVAC advice. Don't, go on a rant for 10 minutes about, for example, what a capacitor is. Just show them what to do and get them out of there. Building trust. This is what we're doing this for, to build trust. And you want to make sure that you are talking about common problems that people have very often in their house with HVAC, and fast, quick solutions. Now, you want to focus on common homeowner concerns for video topics. So this is like, you've been in the industry for long enough. You most likely know what issues are most frequent, and that's the issues they want to make content about. Here's some example videos: how to change an air filter, signs you need an AC tune-up. I'm going to go into more detail about more example videos later. And you want to keep your videos short, 2 to 3 minutes. People these days, their attention span is cooked. So you want to keep it short, engaging, to the point, and beneficial. Use simple language. Do not, talk about nerdy, HVAC stuff, just tell them exactly how to do it and use simple terms. And you want to publish it in a good platform such as YouTube, Facebook, and make it public. Now, here's a extensive list that I came up with that I see very often HVAC business owners showing people how to do. First of all, how to troubleshoot. You can use a step-by-step guide to keep them more engaged. Cleaning, replacing air filters because people still don't know how to do it. HVAC noises, talk about what they are. Thermostat is something that's very simple. You can, show them how to do it. Cleaning your ducts, I don't know about this one. Maybe they can just, call you for this. Here, there's a cleaning your coils. Pretty simple. There's these ideas that you can go online and look at what other people are posting and try to do something, but try to do it better. Don't copy them. Give them better information if you can. And the most important these days is the quality of your videos, how concise it is, and the animation that you're adding. So let's go back to our point. Time and effort is what you want to put in when you're making this content. Now, this is something that I actually adopted from Alex Hormozi's book, but I actually changed it a little bit. But there's two types of content, long form and short form. I'm going to talk about both, but I'm going to talk about how you can make both with the least amount of effort possible because they're interconnected. So first of all, long form content actually consists of a hook, a sustain, and a reward. So a hook is something that you need to include at the beginning of your video to get the viewers to start watching your video. You include a dramatic sentence, you include exaggeration, things like that. You can look into hooks a little bit. And hooks can also be titles and thumbnails. And in my opinion, out of these three, the most important is the hook. So this is where you want to spend 80% of your time because you want to get as many clicks as possible. Because if you spend all of your time here, but no one clicks on your video, that's just useless. And sustain is keeping your viewers in the video, watching the video as long as possible. And sustain is actually has to do with watch time and things like that. So the algorithm, actually the way it works is the longer people watch your video, the more they show it to others. So sustain, you want to make sure that you're keeping them entertained, not just being monotone and talking about nerdy things like that. And reward, this is when the person that's watching the content clicks off the video and they make a side mental note. Yes, that answered my question, or that didn't answer my question. So you want to make sure that whatever you're putting in the hook, if you're over-exaggerating the hook and you don't put it in the reward, that's a negative correlation. So you want to answer it. And so this is where it becomes interesting, right? You have a longer span of hook, sustain, and reward, but you can break it down into smaller hook, sustain, reward blocks in a long-form content. And this is how you master sustain. If you're hooking, sustaining, and rewarding people that are watching your content as frequently as possible, then they're more likely to stay in your video and watch the whole thing. Now, these blocks become very useful here. When each one of these long-form content, hook, sustain, rewards, you can actually take and crop them and turn them into short-form videos. And these are going to be in 15 seconds to 90 seconds. And, people watch both long-form and short-form content. And you want to make sure you're making both. And if you can master both of these, the hook, sustain, reward, then the YouTube algorithm or the Facebook algorithm show the video to more people. Now, this is why we're actually making this video, to show your expertise and make them call you when their HVAC system breaks down. So you want to focus on providing solutions. So make sure that you're rewarding them. And you want to showcase your expertise. You don't want to, talk about how great you are the whole video. Kind of hint at it that you're an expert by saying, 4.8 star review, how many projects you've done, how many years you've been in business, etc. And, you want to reinforce credibility. You want to show that you're the expert, but you don't want to overshadow the actual content that they're there to watch. So you want to give and give and not think about, selling them right now. Just give them good info. The sale will come later. And next is a call to action. And this is when it becomes interesting, right? They have watched your content long enough. Now they want to contact you. Now they want to use your maintenance plans. They want to take up on your offer. What you want to do is make it really, really easy for them to find you, contact you. So you want to include a clear call to action, like call this number, click here, fill out this form. And you want to push this every video, and you want to make sure that they don't have to look for where to contact you, because if they have to, then that increases friction in between and you're probably not going to get contacted. And here's some final tips. You want to be consistent. This is the most important, right? Post regularly to keep your audience engaged. There's a caveat to this though. I'm kind of trying to get better at this, even though I'm still not very great at it. But, I had been told that you want to upload as much content as possible. But the most important is quality. If you can upload one video a week, but it be one of the best videos in the HVAC industry, then you want to do that instead of uploading 7 mediocre videos a week. So, content is king. If your content is good, then your watch time is good. And your click rate is good, then the algorithm of these social media platforms are very, very smart, and they'll, show your videos to everyone. And you want to focus on quality, again, good camera, microphone. This is very important these days because people cannot watch if it's bad quality. And you want to engage with viewers by responding to comments and questions, hosting Q&A sessions, etc. to build a community. And that's it. All right, see you in the next one.